Hello, my name is Tyler Miller. Today I'm going to be discussing a form of communication that's very important in my life, and it's very important in all of our lives, I feel like, if you're part of this modern age, and that is through social media. Social media allows people to express many different ideas, to share photos, opinions on certain subjects, and it really opens up and just lets you communicate with the world. For instance, I have a friend that I haven't physically seen in 2 years, stationed in Japan right now with the Marine Corps. We talk almost every day through platforms such as Facebook, Skype. We actually video chat each other. But the point I'm trying to make is the internet is a very, very powerful thing, and social media is used by companies that have spent millions and millions just on advertising just through social media, because it is such a vital part of today's world. Now, through social media, you need to take into consideration that it's a very powerful thing, and you could essentially change the world if you really wanted to, just through social media. Very many political movements have been based just off of the internet and through Facebook and Twitter. Just as an example, 2 months ago, well, about 4 months ago I should say, I had this bug just scratching in my brain, and I really wanted to get into photography. Now at that point, all I knew was I had this phone right here on my phone, and it had a camera on it. Now to this point I was thinking you just point and click, but just through that I've invested in a over $1,000 camera, and God knows how many dollars in just lenses alone, and it's got me to the point where I'm now actually a wedding photographer who also does just various things such as cityscape photography, but that's besides the point. The point that I'm trying to make is, just through social media alone, this YouTube in this case, or various blogs that I found, I actually self-taught myself how to do photography. Now, granted, that was based a lot through research that I did on social media, such as various YouTube videos just describing how to work this camera and how many apertures work, or just and that kind of thing. Now, when on social media, it's very important that you keep in mind that you're accessing the world's collective knowledge at that point, and that you may know something that many other people don't, and you need to effectively communicate that clearly and precisely, so there's no confusion in between. There's no static per se. And you also need to be respectful and try your best not to offend anybody, obviously. And when receiving information from the internet or social media, you also need to take that with a grain of salt, because unless it is backed up, obviously, by articles or whatnot, you can't exactly trust somebody. Now, I'm not trying to say you should go and fact check everything you see on the internet, or every opinion, or every source of information, but just, I would say, try to form your own opinion just through listening to other people's things, and it could be really beneficial to you. Just for me, instance, I own my own company now, and that's purely just learning through people on social media and YouTube and things along those lines. And it could be very beneficial for everybody just to harness the world's collective knowledge, which is essentially the internet. You can learn many different things on there. And thank you for your time, and see you again next time.